On you at 5, June is National Pet Preparedness Month. It's a time for people to learn how to plan for pet safety during a disaster.
Experts say in an emergency situation, animals are often overlooked. CBS 4's Patrick Shelvier has more.
Animals are the most vulnerable in times of disaster, a big reason why the month of June is aimed to remind pet owners on creating a safety plan.
It's always best to have a plan, make sure that you've got everything ready to go, make sure that wherever you're taking them, you know what they're going to require.
For smaller animals, pet owners are urged to take the time now to get tags up to date and medical records on hand.
Get ID tags with your phone number on them. Make sure they're microchipped. If for some reason they get separated from you, that is the one sure way to make sure that they can get a hold of you and get your animal back where they belong.
Animals such as horses, cows, and goats also rely on humans for safety.
Obviously, if you can get them out of the path, then of course you're going to want to do that. But always consider, a lot of fresh water needs to be available, and have a plan for being able to get back in and get feed to them if they need that.
In the case of an evacuation, shelters open up for families, but not all of them will take your four-legged loved ones.
If you have small pets, get them in carriers, because obviously they're not going to want 500 animals running loose around their shelters.
Cameron County will also allow families to take smaller pets with them on evacuation buses, but only with proper paperwork. For residents in rural areas or ranches who own larger animals, livestock preps are just as important.
I personally have 5 animals, so I have to 5 horses, so I have to make sure that I know where they're going. I do have a plan in place for my own personal animals to get them out of the valley in case of that.
Taking the time to prepare early on can help avoid chaos if a disaster hits.
Anything that you can get done ahead of time so that you're not scrambling at that last minute, make those phone calls. Make sure you know what you're doing with that animal before all of this happens, because in an emergency, being prepared is always your best option.
In Harlingen, Patrick Shelvier, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.
Very important, because pets are part of the family as well.
I know, I love seeing those pets. And you can call 211 to reach a Health and Human Services representative who can provide additional information on sheltering.